What's cracking, Jack? You are in the jungle for the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. Thanks for watching. Let's get it. Greetings, everybody. Welcome back to the show. And if you're joining us for the first time, welcome to the jungle. I'm going to break down the best total and side for both divisional playoff games on Sunday. Treat it like a menu. Take what you want and leave what you don't. If you want to bet exactly what I'm betting, you can do that by becoming a Jungle member at silverbackjungle.com or texting free trial to the number on your screen. So we're going to start with the game in New England. Houston plus 3.5, and the over-under is 40.5. The Texans have won 10 straight games and have covered the spread in 14 of their last 15, and they've done it against a way more difficult strength of schedule than the Patriots have. The Texans have arguably the best defense in the NFL statistically. They're the second best scoring defense and number one in first downs allowed. New England has played the second easiest strength of schedule in the league this year, and they're 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 games against top 10 defenses. I would rather have the better defense with the field goal and the hook, so Texans plus 3.5 would be my preferred side. But I think there's a better play here on the total. The total opened up at 41.5. A ton of money came in on the under, so it got bumped down to 40.5, and 41 is a very key number. We'd rather be on the north side of 40.5. And yes, these are two top 10 defenses, but both offenses are in great current form. Let's take a look back at the Texans' last 5 games. They scored 30 against the Steelers, 38 against the Colts, and 40 against the Cardinals. The Texans averaged the 5th most points per game over their last 5 at 30.2 points per game. The Patriots are third, averaging 31 points a game over their last 5. Now, that doesn't take into consideration the opposing defenses, but it tells us the current shape that both offenses are operating in, scoring a combined 61.2 points a game over their last 5. And although the Texans' defense is stingy, New England has an explosive offense. They're number 2 in the NFL in scoring offense and first in yards per play, averaging 6.3 yards per play. You want to play the over 40.5 in the Texans-Patriots. Next game we're looking at, Rams minus 3.5 at Chicago. The over-under is 48.5. Now, this is a very tough scheduling spot for the Rams. The fact they just played on the East Coast in Carolina in a close, tough game, fly back West Coast, then hop on a plane again to Chicago. That's 3 different time zones in 1 week. A very tough scheduling spot for the Rams, and one that raises a handicapping concern. I would rather have the field goal and the hook with the Bears here. But again, I think there's a better opportunity in the total on this game. The line opened up at 51.5, and because of weather concerns, it's been bet all the way down to 48.5. That's an overreaction, in my opinion, and in my experience. It's supposed to be very cold, but not that windy, not that snowy, at least not enough to affect the total line by a field goal or more. The Rams are the number 1 scoring offense in the NFL. They averaged 30.5 points per game. And Chicago was the 9th scoring offense in the NFL. But Chicago's defense, not that great. They averaged 24.4 points allowed, 23rd in the NFL. Over the last 5 games, the Rams scored 34.6 points and the Bears 27.6. That puts us at 62.2 points scored combined per game over the last 5 with these two teams. Matthew Stafford has thrown 7 interceptions over his last 7 games, and the Bears led the NFL in takeaways. That's a good combination for the over. You want the interceptions because it most likely presents short field opportunities for the opposing offense. Over 48.5 is the play in the Texans and Patriots game. Guys, let me know what you're leaning, what you're betting. I want to know all your thoughts about these games in the comment section. And I'll see you next time with a little more money in your pocket.